Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your man, Grandma J here. Yes, I do have a hoodie on in the house. I like to wear hoodies in the house, so what? But I just want to explain some stuff to y'all. I've been out of work for a month now. I left prom October 19th. It is now November 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So I've been out of work for a month now. Like I said in my other video, it's been hella boring, but I have definitely got the much needed rest that I've been yearning for inside the truck. But like I said, I miss driving the truck. I miss working. Like, I'm not a bummy person. I've never been a bummy person. I've never been a person that has been okay with living off of other people's checks. That's been okay with waiting for other people's checks to come in to ask for money. I actually don't like asking for money, and I wait until I get to a point to where I really need it to ask for it. That's just the kind of person I am. So with that being said, I need to get back to work. I'm ready to get back to work, ready to have my own money. I still have my reserve for my expenses, but things didn't really turn out how they were supposed to. Like, I came home. As soon as I came home, I went and bought a used car. I bought a 2000 Buick LeSabre. I think that's what it's called. And that shit took all of my money. Like, I didn't put any money into the car as far as like maintenance, but I put money into the car paying for like the plates and registration and paying for the car itself and all of that. So that left me at a point to where I can't just sit around and not do nothing for as long as I might have thought I wanted to do it for it. So I had in mind to do paratransit with or public transportation. But to be honest with y'all, it is so hard. Like, a lot of people don't talk about it, but it's so hard to reintegrate yourself back into the normal way of living once you've driven trucks. Not saying it's impossible, but being on a schedule where, you know, in a situation where you don't have to, when you're in complete solitude for the most time, for the most part, most of us are in complete solitude. You don't really speak to anyone besides when you deliver and pick up loads. Uh, and sometimes you speak with dispatchers that micromanage. My dispatcher, like I told y'all, he didn't micromanage at all. So at times, whenever I did have loads, I didn't have contact with anyone besides whoever I talked to on the phone, which would have been like other truck drivers, my girlfriend, and stuff like that. But outside of that, you have very little management, very little, you're not bothered by people. So it's kind of hard seeing myself dealing with people as far as driving and having other people in my background and not being able to do what I do in my normal routine as far as driving trucks. Like, when I drive my truck, I'm not a distracted driver. Like, I don't text and drive, but I'll have my playlist together where I can listen to music or listen to a movie or audiobook or whatever I want to listen to when I'm driving. If I do SEPTA or CCT, I can't do that no more. That basically takes out my freedom. So, like, short, to put it short, I like my freedom driving the truck. Two, I was going to take a pay cut, and I was willing to take that pay cut, but like I said in a previous video, my goal was to pay off my student loan debt in 2 years. I still have $19,000 worth of student loan debt that I want to pay off. I want it off my back so that all of that extra money can go into my pocket or to wherever I want it to go to. So my goal right now is to pay off that $19,000 or at least 75% of it. So that's two. Three, I'm trying to move, so I have to rack up a lot of savings. This is a whole lot I have going on, and with the job that I was going to take, I was going to be making up to $600 a week, but that is not enough money for me to be able to pay off 75% of my loans and save a decent amount to be able to move and do whatever else it is I have to do with myself. So I have to be smart about it, and I have to not short myself because I want to be comfortable and because I'm afraid of the winter. Like, the winter scared the living crap out of me last year. I was by myself. I got off of my trainer's truck before I should have gotten off of his truck. And like I said, I came into the trucking industry with no driving experience whatsoever. So every weather condition that you deal with when driving, I dealt with it firsthand in a truck. I never dealt with driving in the rain in a car before I drove in the rain in a truck. I never dealt with driving in the snow in a car before I drove in a truck. Every winter or every adverse weather condition that I've dealt with, I dealt with it first in the truck. So I could have killed myself last year, but I didn't, and I'm still here, and I'm thankful that I'm still here. I'm blessed to still be here, and I was smart. But it scared the crap out of me, and I didn't want to do it again. What I was going to do was wait the winter season out and then come back, but I spoke with my dispatcher. He gave me a call, and we talked. And I have some things in the works. I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to bring bad luck to myself. But I did reapply to Prime. My recruiter is still the same. She actually called me back in like 15 minutes. I'll say or not, she called me back. Told me she'd get me started on my rehiring process. I didn't have to refill out everything that I filled out in my application because it was auto-filled. I just had to change my address and all that other stuff. But like I said, I did apply back to Prime. Should have a bus ticket coming soon. I told them I'll be ready by December 17th. And that's that. So I just want to give y'all an update. I hope people don't come here trolling and saying I'm flip-flopping and shit because I never said never. And I really don't give a fuck, but without really carrying on too much, become Grind Mode certified by hitting the bell. Join the Grind Mode family by subscribing. I also have another channel called Life with Grind Mode J, where I may post vlogs as far as me traveling and stuff like that on that channel, and then on this channel I might like share like my advice and shit like that. But I don't know yet. But go ahead and subscribe if you want to subscribe to that channel. And I'll see y'all later. Thank you.